Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Unofficial Amy Grant fan club here. And today I'm going to demonstrate that it is possible to run a zero mask horrific vision of Orgrimmar as an Ele Shaman in PvP Spec. And I know some of you are probably thinking that's not anything to prove, but that is the purpose of today's video. So let's go ahead and start with showing my gear and my talents and the essences I'm running, and I'll kind of explain what this is going to look like. So starting with talents, I'm running I think a pretty standard PvP build here. I'm running Earth and Rage on the first row, Totem Master on the second row, Spirit Wolf on the third row, which I'm actually going to swap to Earth Shield because I would normally take Earth Shield in PvP. Master of the Elements on the level 60 row, Nature's Guardian at level 75, Surge of Power at 90, which I don't even really like. I would normally go with Ice Fury, but Surge I think is the pretty well understood PvP option. And then finally Stormkeeper here on the 100 tier, which is pretty normal. For my neck, I'm running Conflict and Strife as my major, which gives me Lightning Lasso even here in PvE content, so that's kind of nice. I'm running Condensed Life Force, Breath of the Dying, and Essence of the Focusing Iris as my three minors. In terms of my Azurite traits, I've actually got a decent set of PvP Azurite traits here. So you can see on my helm I'm running Lava Shock and Igneous Potential. On my shoulders I'm running Igneous Potential and Lava Shock. And on my chest, which is by far my weakest piece, I'm running Lava Shock and Thunderous Blast. But even there I've still got Overwhelming Power, which is pretty good. In terms of my corruption stack, it's all crit, and this is not really ideal for PvP, but it's kind of what I have to work with because my primary focus on this shaman is resto. And so as a result, I'm running a very crit heavy build. So that's 1 rank of Deadly Momentum rank 3, 2 ranks of Severe rank 3, 2 ranks of Severe rank 2, and 1 rank of Severe 1, which is, I believe, the only natural corruption I have, and it was on this, the Jagged Iris Psycha. My eye level is 473, so that's pretty good. But my trinkets are terrible. I'm using an Alchemist Stone and a 460 Humming Black Dragon Scale, so pretty lame trinkets all around. I've already gotten in here to the vision. As I said, this is going to be a zero mask, so I'm not going to activate any of the masks, and I'm going to go ahead and start the vision now. I'm not using any special vision food. I will probably keep track of the potions. You can see I've got that here. But I'm not expecting to really need too many of them. Okay, so we were doing Orgrimmar right off the bat. I didn't even realize it was Orgrimmar week. I'm going to go ahead and use Stormkeeper here and take out this first pack with probably very little other than Stormkeeper. And I'm going to go ahead and just Lightning Lasso this guy because I've got it. Alright, next pack here. I'm going to take this real slow and easy. There's no reason to rush. Got almost an unlimited amount of time here without the 5th mask. Go ahead and pop the Ele here. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Overwhelming Power to reduce the cooldown on my Ele, since I don't really need to worry about maximizing damage. Just a lot of lightning bolt spam, or chain lightning spam in this case. Go ahead and kill this guy too. Okay. I know you're probably thinking this is pretty boring. It is going to be pretty boring. But this will help me get pretty close to caught up. I'm going to actually use Snare Totem there. Lightning Lasso on that totem, because why not? Don't really need to play very well. It's only a zero mask. Is this guy here? He's here, so I might as well kill him. And then I'll go check the potions, because I said I was going to do that. And kick that. So I kind of like the Orgrimmar. I'm going to purge. I guess I don't have purge, because I guess I do. I just hit the wrong button. There we go. Oh, there's nothing to purge. I don't even know the mechanics. It doesn't really matter. Let's go here and check the pot. And the bad pot is purple, which means the good pot is black. It's very timely. And I'm just going to go ahead. This is the route I usually take when I do 5 masks, but it works just as well for 0 masks. Let's go ahead and drop that there, see if I can get these One's in the back. I don't have all the... I guess I should have shown which of the tech tree things I have. I don't have all of them. I don't have cheat death, so that's a lie. And I don't have the thing that you get 3 ranks of that's on the left that's farther down the tree. We got the jumping one, which is really annoying. Lightning Lasso is really fun. I like it in PvP. I like it in PvE. It's a fun trait. So we're just taking our time here. There's really nothing to worry about. Didn't really want to get hit by that, but it doesn't matter because we don't have the one that increases the damage you take from things that drain your sanity. Okay, so he's down. We're cruising. We're doing fine. We're at full sanity. We'll be at full sanity for most of the run.
Let's search the drag for survivors.
What do we got here? We got a sanity pot that I don't need right now. Maybe I'll need it at some point. Probably not. What do we got? Another sanity pot. Is this up? No, this isn't up. Okay.
On the other side of the drag. I just hope it still works.
We'll just take our time. We're having a good, relaxing vision run here. That's all this is. It's about having a good time. So yeah, this is not a strat I would normally... I mean, I would normally pull this whole area if I was going for like something like a time-sensitive run, but given that we're doing a 0 mask, it really doesn't matter. I can purge that, but I don't care. Kind of embarrassed I forgot what my purge button was on this character. Ooh, I'm going to grab this healing pot, because why not? Doesn't hurt. Alright, this guy... After this guy, we're pretty good to go to get to the boss. Okay, we got a full... we're ready to drop a massive earth shock here. That's cool. Go ahead and do that on the Dominator. That almost one-shots him. And then this proc lightning bolt should get him. There we go. Interrupted my own Stormcaller because I'm bad at this game. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get these where we can get them. It's always nice to get those. I didn't even look for the ones in the first section. I guess I'll do that when I get back there. A green liquid here, that's the defensive thing. I guess that's okay. That actually, I think, stuns you, and it's only 5% less damage. That's not that great, but whatever.
Your screams shall echo in the Master's Hall.
We'll go ahead and line... Oh, well, not going to line it, because I suck. It doesn't matter, though. None of this matters. I'm going to pop this with an Earth Shock, and that should be it. Okay. Where's the second chest in this area? Who cares? Okay, so we're still at full sanity. Like I said, we'll be at full sanity almost this entire run. Split personality is really obnoxious. Look at this. This is such garbage. I hate this one. I think it triggering so much when you're out of combat is my main objection to it. Okay, so we're going to kill Misha here. It's Rexar's pet bear. He's going to put Desperate Retching on us. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to load up for the PvP kill. Oh, I died before I even had to do the whole thing. And I got disoriented. It's okay, I still got the... And that pack's done. Okay. So there's a chest over here. There usually is. Not super critical, but I picked these up. Just gonna chill in my own eye. I don't care. What's it gonna do to me? Nothing. Okay. Go ahead and top the old health off. What? It's a good game, well designed, no bugs. Alright, let's go ahead and take these swarm leaders down. And it's just like you're playing normal PvP or PvE, I should say. You don't actually have to have the optimal PvE setup for these. In fact, I think that's kind of unnecessary. I mean, the big difference obviously is you're not using the frost shock ability. That's the major difference. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Ele here. Just because this guy is annoying. He's almost as bad as Rexar, maybe worse in some ways. Fun fact, the first time I came in here, that was the guy who killed me, because he headbutted me out into Guam, and I couldn't get back in. And so I lost all my health out there, and there's an example of that headbutt. Very fun ability. I'm glad they included that. And I got a full Earth Shock here, and I don't know what my Lava Shock stacks are at, but they're probably pretty good. So this guy I'm just going to annihilate. That was a weak Earth Shock. Okay, so Rexar. I'm probably going to just ignore the pigs. I'm just going to load up on like a PvP kill posture, like right here. I can get sort of a full... Go ahead and use my little personal cooldown there, and then Rexar's down. That was the only thing I wasn't really worried about it, but that was, easily, this is great. That was the part I thought I might have some trouble with, but I didn't really. I haven't even turned on Earth Shield. As you can tell, I don't really take PvP Ele Shaman seriously. And we'll use this to return to the entrance. And then we'll go through the other half of the zone. Still basically at full sanity. Cool. Okay. Oh, I see one of the... I see them both. Okay, cool. I'll grab these. I said, still trying to finish the tech tree. This run should get me enough for the cheat death. That'll be nice. And that's the, I think that's the defensive pot wearing off. He does that stun. Pots are probably more trouble than they're worth, but...
Champions, we've been needing your help.
They give something interesting to do in here. I'm just gonna chain lightning these guys down.
Just in time. My brothers and sisters in the Valley of Spirits be in danger.
And that guy just evaporated. And I always go back and do this area next, before the tier 2 area. I go and do the tier 3 area. Just the way I learned how to do this. And we got annoying split personality again, which is, it is what it is. Go ahead and take this healing pot again. Maybe the healing pot's the one that makes you puke. I really don't know. I don't remember. And I'm gonna get disoriented, it's fine. And I always go and do this side first. I don't really know why I do that either. It's just the way I learned it. There's no good reason for it. No bad reason against it either, right? So it's whichever you prefer. I think it's because I tend to, if I'm going to lose sanity, I tend to lose more against this guy than I do against the big guy. If I get stuck in his spear or whatever. But once again, that's really only relevant when you're running, the mask that increases the amount of sanity you lose. If you're doing it on a 0 mask, it's, Fairly trivial. Go ahead and use a snare totem there. Kind of loop them all up into this earthquake, and then so you don't really have to play well. And pull this guy once I get. There we go. Go ahead and use my LA. Why not? Yeah, see, I got ticked there. That's annoying. But, of course, I'm still at full sanity. I'm going to go ahead and refresh the healing pot. Is there another pot around here? Usually there is. I'm going to get stuck here with the split personality. Yeah, I got stuck. Cool. The blue is Breathe Fire. That's the one I actually like. Just getting it now for the first time. I mean, I'm sure I've missed several. I don't really pay close attention. I'm not going to get that defensive because I don't want to get stunned again. Alright, and then you guys know what we're doing. We're going to go up here and we're going to take out... This is such garbage. We're going to take out these guys on the way to the big guy who it looks like Rexar, but I guess isn't. And go ahead and set the PvP. Coup de grace, there it is.
No. What have they done?
I guess you can't stun this guy. Doesn't really surprise me, but I didn't know that for certain. And we're at full sanity, so we can leave that black pot. So I'm actually going to use Earth Ellie here because I don't want to be inside this guy's ring. So Earth Ellie will... No, never mind, I'm going to get defiled right here. And lose a little sanity, it's fine. It happens. But I wanted to be outside of the ring. And he's down. Cool deal. Alright, so one more boss and then Thrall, and that is a Horrific Vision Zero Mask as a PvP Ele Shaman. And we'll try to hold the Fire Ele for Thrall because he's got a lot of health, although he doesn't really on a Zero Mask, so never mind. We could just use it whenever else. Use it here, fuck it. It'll probably be back up again anyways. I'm just going to go ahead and lightning lasso this guy. So this, you can take damage here. I can see how this could possibly be difficult. Because that void debuff and you know the damage there can catch you. We'll go ahead and kill the buff shaman over here. Wemba. And we're going to let the Twisted Lightning go off so that she doesn't poly us, and she did it anyways. What a bitch. Really not even having to jump very much because I'm getting out of combat so quick. We'll go ahead and use Stormkeeper here, just blast this pack down. Don't really need good gear. Don't really need to know what you're doing. You can just fire lava bursts at guys who don't even have flame shock on them. It's pretty alright. This is a chill thing to do. What do we got over here? I'm not at full sanity, so I'll go ahead and drink that if I can get over there. The impact of these are a lot... It's muted quite a bit when you're not running a 5 mask. Because you know, the 100 sanity you get when you've got half sanity, it looks like a lot more. That's like what I was always told when I was a kid, that small balls make your dick look bigger. Okay. This guy is annoying. And he's going to do this stupid silence thing, but I can kind of bait it into being directly behind me. And he's done. Alright, so we'll go do Thrall. We're not going to use any orbs. We don't need them. And that's the breath of the fire potion, breathe fire potion wearing off right there. Causes you to run around on fire for a second. That's why when you exit heroic visions, or horrific visions, if you've been drinking the pots, you'll run around on fire. I think it's that effect expiring, although I don't know for sure. Okay, so we got Thrall and his pigs. We'll go ahead and kill the pigs. I'm gonna go ahead and stun the other pig. Okay, so it's just us and Thrall now. Go ahead and Bloodlust, why not? And that's it. We've officially completed the task of completing a zero mass horrific vision as an elemental shaman with a PvP spec and PvP Azerite traits.
A grim fate for Orgrimmar.
And we'll get our stuff here. I always open the big chest last. I feel like it's more exciting that way, even though there's nothing that's going to be in here that I'm going to want. Except for the echoes, the good boy points. What do we get on that? Honed Mind too. Yeah, I don't care about that. Got a Malefic Core, which is good because I'm still catching up on corruption. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this guide on how to Mongo your way through a zero mass horrific vision as a PvP Ele Shaman. Like if you like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks so much.